was not just to destroy structures or set manuscripts on fire. Its true target was our civilizational confidence, our knowledge systems, and our ability to think independently, free from foreign influence. And we should never forget this, because a civilization that forgets how it was broken forgets how to rise. Centuries later, when the British arrived in a Bharat already weakened, they did not burn knowledge, they replaced it. They engineered an education systems designed to produce clerks, not a thinkers. And in doing so, erased the stories, wisdom, and imaginations that once united Bharat. Where Khilji used fire, the British used curriculum. Where Khilji destroyed manuscripts, the British destroyed memory. My young friends, why do I tell you this? Because the day we forget these stories is the day our unity begins to fracture. For if we let these stories fade, we risk losing the very glue that binds our generations and anchors Bharat in a turbulent world. A turbulent world where no geopolitical alliances is clean. No geopolitical alliance is permanent. Every geopolitical alliance is conditional. Every geopolitical alliance is transactional. Independencies with alliance one day become influence, and influence one day becomes power. And the first thing that power takes control is his narrative. So my young friends, what you learn here and what you build and implement when you walk out of these gates will decide whether our future sovereignty remains dependent on others or rises to stand on its own strength. इतिहास मत भूलो, भविष्य सौंपा नहीं जाता, कमाया जाता है. इतिहास मत भूलो, भविष्य सौंपा नहीं जाता, कमाया जाता है. जो तुम निर्माण करोगे वही राष्ट्र की दिशा तय करेगा. जो तुम बनोगे वही हमारा भारत बनेगा. And now, with this historical context, let us look at a contemporary example of what I mean, an example that is relevant to all of you. We live in an era of a narrative colonizations, where the very nations that plundered resources, enslaved continents, and burned fossil fuels for 2 centuries now stand on our moral platforms in our foreign capitals. Many of them now want to dictate the pace and style of Bharat's development. It is quite a paradox that those who hated the planet now want to set the rules for how we must cool the planet. This is the modern narrative. And so, if we do not control our own narrative, our growth will be criminalized, our aspirations delegitimized, and our right to improve our standard of living showcased as a global offense. जो हक हम नहीं मांगेंगे वो हमसे छीना जाएगा, जो हक हम नहीं मांगेंगे वो हमसे छीना जाएगा, जो कहानी हम नहीं लिखेंगे वो हमारे खिलाफ लिखी जाएगी. And this weaponized narrative surfaced at the 2025 COP30, where a report downgraded Bharat's sustainability ranking, arguing that our nation lacked a coal exit timeline and continues to auction coal blocks. So let us examine some data points. Yes, Bharat is the world's third largest electricity consumer, but on a per person basis, we consume less than 1,400 kilowatt hours a year. That is less than half the global average, 1/10 of America, and a fifth of Europe. Yes, we rank third in total CO2 emitted, but on a per capita basis, our 1.4 billion people emit under 2 tons compared to 14 tons in the US, 9 tons in China, and 6 tons in Europe. And if we speak of a history, the numbers reveal even more. In 200 years of our industrial activity, Bharat has contributed just 4% of our cumulative global emissions against 13% from Europe, 19% from the US, and 20% from China. I share this statistic with you because this is what the battle for the narrative is. Many current ESG models are designed to penalize the developing world.
और अब खबरों में